an innovator. She has over 50 years in radio as a radio personality. She loves to help people. She's fun to be around. She knows everything, and I do mean everything about this business, about this product. Ladies and gentlemen, she's in a position where money is not a problem. Would you please meet and greet? I want to present to others, introduce to some and present to others, Miss Rashida Queen Ali.
Thank you so much, Dennis. Uh-oh, this is going to be fun. I got to go in a closet. I'm getting the feedback. All right. Thank you, Dennis, for that intro. Hey, everybody. I am on the West Coast. I'm in Los Angeles with my nephew. He's watching from the other phone, and I'm hearing myself, and it's driving me crazy. But let me tell you, I'm having a ball. I had a ball last Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday. It's just awesome. But I just wanted to let you know, thank you so much for coming on the call. Um, it's a wonderful day. It's a feel great day. Did I forget to say that? It is a feel great day. And before I get started, let me share a little bit about myself for those of you who don't know me and didn't know what Dennis was talking about. I think he forgot the main thing, John. What you think? He didn't tell the people I was a hooker.
I was trying to be
Okay,
kosher.
we'll get to that later. But look, people, again, thank you for coming on the call. I want to share with you a little bit about myself and why I entertained the thought of getting involved with such a powerful mission. Oh, we are all involved in it, and it is powerful. Now, basically, I was feeling bad. Had pain in my body. I was overweight. I was going through a bunch of changes. My health was down. It was really bad. I found myself in another position where I never seemed to have enough time to spend with my family or friends. I worked a job that was looking like it was pretty good because it was in radio broadcasting, put me all out there in front of a lot of people. But I was thankful for it. But I got to tell you, it wasn't paying the money that I truly needed. Now, every month, at the end of the month, I always seem to have a little bit more month than money. And more importantly, with my health deteriorating and going down, it was just bad. It had become a major concern. So, would you agree that if you had all the time and money in the world, that it would be pretty difficult to enjoy without good health or great health? Let me see by a show of hands, please. I know I raised my hand first on that one. All right, so here are a few disturbing facts. A few disturbing facts. You may know some and some you may not. 93% of adults in America are metabolically unhealthy. High blood pressure and cholesterol levels are at an all time high. Over 100 million adults in the US are currently dealing with diabetes or prediabetes. Heart disease has become the number one killer in the world, and childhood obesity is growing at a disturbing rate. Now, would you agree that we have a problem? Let me see by a show of hands. Thank you. Now, here's the deal. One major reason for serious health problems is the modern day food environment, which is causing most people to suffer with something called insulin resistance. And a few signs of insulin resistance would be skin tags, dark circles around your neck, feeling constantly hungry or feeling tired after you eat, hardening belly fat or the inability to lose weight, the cravings for salty foods or sugary foods, and those migraine headaches and aches and pains throughout the body. Now, are you or someone you know dealing with any of these signs? Let me see by raising your hand. All right. I tell you what, the answer could be simple. If we could get rid of insulin resistance, then we could get rid of most of our health problems. Yes, we could. So I would like to tell you, uh-oh, hold on, John, a little bit about our company. The name of our company, beautiful complex, Unicity International. This is the newest facility located in Las Vegas, Nevada, formerly known as Rexall Drugs. Unicity was founded in 2001 when Rexall merged with Enrich International. In 2006, top Unicity distributor, Mr. Stuart Hughes, who has over 3 decades of experience, became the CEO and the owner of the company. Under his leadership, Unicity has become totally debt-free and is also recognized as one of the top 500 privately held companies in the United States. We're currently doing business in over 60 countries and support over 20 languages worldwide. Unicity's sole mission is to make life better. Now, Unicity holds a very strong position within the wellness industry, which is on track to becoming a $1 trillion industry over the next 8 to 10 years and is predicted to create 10 million new millionaires. So I have a question for you. You think a little bit of that pie could help you set your life in a better place? Let me see those hands. Oh, yeah, I totally agree. I totally agree. So at this time, I've got to call on my partner in feeling great, the young man that brought me to the business, Mr. Dennis
Yeah.
Williams. Step on up to the mic, my man, and tell the people about the Feel Great system.
Thank you, Queen. Our flagship product is called the Feel Great System, which consists of two powerful food-based products, Unimate Tea and Unicity Balance. First up is the Unimate Tea. It helps you feel great all day. It boosts your moods, physical performances. It also boosts mental clarity and helps brain fog and support mental health. Now, it suppresses the hunger and cravings. It gives you 10 times more feel good elements found in a typical cup of coffee without the crash or the jet. Can be enjoyed hot or cold any time of the day. It has a 5-step process: hand picking, fire roasted, extraction, concentrated, and purification system. That is the Unimate. Moving on to the Unicity Balance, which is a fiber. It's more than just a fiber, though. It's a pre-meal drink that is mixed with water and taken 5 to 10 minutes before you eat. It provides critical fiber support. It slows down the digestion of carbs, promotes healthy blood glucose, insulin, cholesterol, and triglyceride levels. It's a 7-time technology plus fiber matrix, provides 8 different strands of fiber that causes you to feel fuller longer. It contains a vitamin complex to provide you with daily vitamins and minerals. Helps balance out your gut health and possibly get rid of any unwanted fat. Now, both the Unimate and the Balance are documented in the PDR. This Feel Great system has been scientifically proven to totally rid the body of insulin resistance when coupled with time-based eating. These products they taste great and is safe for children and lactating moms. Unicity Feel Great system is unique, unmistakable, and simply impossible. And I do mean impossible to duplicate. Does that make sense to you all? Raise your hand if it does, because it does to me.
Thank you so much, Dennis. Dennis. Um, I want to say hello to Aurelia and Catherine, Lorraine, Mary Bell, Cynthia. Thank you all for coming on the call today. So Dennis talked about the flagship product, but this is how we do things at Unicity. We have dedicated scientists and specialists, third-party certifications and partnerships like the NSF, International Certified for Sport, also the Cologne List, the Informed Choice Trusted by Sport, and only the company, our products, the Unicity, Unimati, and the Balance is in the physician's prescribed digital reference book, the PDR. And any person who's on the internet can go there and read up about 18 of our products, pdr.net. We also have clinical studies with leading hospitals and universities to include Brigham Young University, the Cleveland Clinic, the largest in the world, the UNLV, also the University of Sydney, Columbus University, and UConn. All these places are doing tests. Their scientists are finding breakthroughs that are wonderful. And then the products are patented. That's why Dennis said they cannot be duplicated. And the ingredient source is directly from the farms. That's how we do things at Unicity. So that's our company. Oh, one more thing though, I got to tell you, a lot of folks, John, do me the favor, please, and tell the people about the savings that you can get when you're on this product.
Yes, definitely. That's, one thing that people notice about the Feel Great system is not only are they seeing great improvements in their health, but they're also saving money. Okay, it can cost $159, but look at some of these comments that come in. I mean, $200 a month, $500 a month, savings on grocery bills. Medication expenses diminishes. No more antidepressants, reduction in insulin and high blood pressure medications. There's a comments on here from CPAs who definitely know about budgeting, and they're seeing the savings. People are claiming that the system pays for itself. I mean, when you're down like $5,000 a month just in copays, I mean, I think 159, there's not much money that you're spending, okay, in comparison to how much you're saving. So that, like the title says, thousands are feeling great and saving great. So yeah, don't let the price tag fool you. Jump on the Feel Great system, get back with the person that invited you. Back to you, Your Royal Highness.
Thank you so much, John. So at this time, I'm reminded of a lady over in Opelika, Alabama. She has a television show called You Better Say That. So at this time, as you can see up on the screen, our Feel Great system comes packaged in this beautiful yellow and gold and orange. That is for people who are eating one basic meal a day, a heavy meal. But the two products and the time-based eating got me down. I think I haven't weighed since I've been out here. I think I might be about a 183, down from 225. A lot of people on our calls have stories, and I would like to find out. Please, anybody want to say that? You better say that. We need testimonies. Who would like to come up first? Don't run and don't knock anybody down. Just come on up. Or any questions?
I have a question, Rashida, Queen.
Okay.
What about taking it with your medication? Can you take this product with your medication?
Oh, yes. Ever since day one of my getting involved, I was encouraged if I'm on blood pressure medicine or diabetic medicine, which I wasn't, but any medicine that the doctor has prescribed for you you must continue your meds. If you're just going to start the tea, yes, it's okay to drink the tea, take the balance, and by all means, stay on your meds. Thanks
Thank
for
you.
that question, Dennis.
I
Anyone
had
else
a
have a question?
yeah, I had a question, and I hope you're enjoying sunny California, our
You
home
know,
state. Um, will you have to take this medicine forever? I'm sorry, this protocol forever?
I would say if you want to, what I found out just by listening and coming on the Zoom calls and my own personal. When I don't, and I haven't missed maybe but 1 or 2 days getting up, moving around. I don't feel right until I drink me some Unimati, okay? And I would be like, if I had to do this for the rest of my life and it makes me feel as good as I feel now, I don't mind, and I can get off the medication because that's the whole purpose for living. You don't want to live out your life on medication. So if you have a tea, and I'll use this example. When green tea hit the scene, people were taking it and never asked the doctor one time, can I drink some green tea? No, I mean, they didn't ask. They just got on the green tea. So Unimati is similar. You can just go ahead and do it for the rest of your life if you want to. But I'll say this because people say, well, if I do and then I stop, am I going to go back to the way I was feeling? If you go back to the way you were eating and eating those foods that were not good for you, the modern day food environment now is a trick. It's a real trick to get you to eat what's out there in the grocery store. But if you take it every day, I think, and you wanted to do it for the rest of your life, or you did it for a good period of time and you got your body right, and then you knew the different foods you should eat or should not eat, I think you'll be fine. But if you ever felt the need to come on back on because it is a feel great. Look at the name. I wonder who came up with that name. I forgot to ask Mr. Stewart that. But Aurelia, yeah, I would say you can stay on it all your life if you want to. But if you get off, just know that you got to have the right eating habits, work out occasionally, and just keep the body feeling great best way you can.
Well, great. It's delicious. So I am sure that I'll be on it for the rest of my life. But I have people ask me that question all the time.
All right.
Miss
If you want to
Miss
share your story, Aurelia, now would be a great time to do that.
Okay. Well, my name is Aurelia Chapman. I am currently in Snellville, Georgia, by way of Bakersfield, California. I've been here for 30 years. But I was turning 60 years old and I was working out with a personal trainer, doing everything I could to try to lose weight and get in shape. I started feeling tired and sluggish all the time and started watching our nurse Crawford online probably 6 months before I actually started on the protocol. And I saw that she had lost so much weight. Now I'm spending probably $250 a month for my personal trainer, and I was eating rapid food and everything, and probably only lost about 5 pounds in about 90 days. So I waited till the beginning of January 2024. I started on the protocol, and in a month's time frame, I saw a major difference. I became a distributor, and I have been on the product ever since. I'm now down 30 plus pounds, and I feel great.
All right. All right. Thank you so much, Aurelia. Any
Well,
other questions?
I have a question, Miss Rashida. This is
Yes, ma'am.
Lorraine.
Miss Linda.
I wanted to know, people have asked me, what if they're not particularly happy with the product, or they have something going on, and they've been on the product say 90 days. Can they get their money back?
Well, absolutely, yes. And I would encourage any partner, because I learned it, when you're taking through your potential customer and they're trying to sign up for the 90-day challenge, I will walk through that with them because right there, I believe after they create their account and they're going to their payment method, somewhere in there is the 90-day money back guarantee statement. And I would encourage everybody to read that statement and click on it, and it becomes big and you see exactly what it says. So yeah, actually, if a person gets on board and they decide they don't want it the first month, after the first month, they can send it back to the company, the unused portion. I talked to them about this, but here's the trick. Do not tear up the box. And I'm not talking about the cardboard box. I'm talking about the yellow box, the gold box, the reddish looking box, the orange box. One lady tore the top off, all three boxes. And then she decided she didn't want it anymore. She didn't want to do it. Well, the company in their statement says return all that you have, but do not destroy the boxes. So if you decide you want to get out of it within a month or two, make sure your box looks just like it looked when you got it. and pack it back up and send it to them. Call them on the phone or call your partner, whoever that is, and the two of you get on the phone and the company will walk you through what to do. If you go the full 90 days and you say, Lorraine, I tried, but this just isn't doing what I thought it was going to do. Well, you ask her, Lorraine, did you take it right? That's my first thing, because there are people who may get on and feel like they can take it today and tomorrow, but skip the next 2 or 3 days and then get back on it again later. I say the first 3 months is a daily regimen. And if they tell you, well, no, I didn't really take it every day, then you say, you didn't do it right. You got to do it the right way. Now, if you want to write the company, they have to write the company a letter, a short letter, and explain that they are not satisfied. But they need to make the statement about what was it that they weren't satisfied with. But what I found, talk to them. And if you talk to them before you make that phone call, you'll bust them out every time. You'll find out that they did not do it the right way. But if a person does it the right way and they see at the end of the 90 days that it just isn't what they thought it would be, they write that note, send it to the company, and get the 90-day money back guarantee. I hope that answered your question.
Yes, and one other question. Is there any particular way to go about preparing it, and if can you add other teas to it if you're doing it? Is there modifications that you could do it, or should you just simply follow the A, B, and C of what's instructed on the boxes, and as well as from the coaches? I mean, because a lot of people like to just ad lib, if you will, and throw pancake mix in it and blueberries and all that other kind of stuff. So I'm just wondering, I mean, is that okay? Or I don't know.
No, that's not okay. But I tell you, somebody I think would be really good at answering that, because she's been on it long enough. She's used it. And I'm talking about my roomie. I got a roomie, y'all, Miss Catherine White. Do you mind getting on and speaking to that?
Absolutely. And I'm sorry, can you repeat the question, Miss Lorraine? I was kind of half listening. I apologize.
Oh, okay, no problem.
Sorry.
So I'm wondering, can you modify the directions? I mean, the directions tell you one thing, but some people just don't like water, whatever. It just, it is what it is. People want to put, goat milk or pancake mix or jello or other type of tea or whatever. I don't know.
Okay, got you.
Can you just modify the two products?
No
protocol, can you do whatever you want? Okay.
No, you want to follow the directions. That way, you're taking it the right way. You mix both of them with water, and you can vary the amount of water, especially with the tea. Everybody will find their little sweet spot, how strong they like their tea. You can have that hot, cold, or room temperature, the Unimate. And the balance as well, you want that in 8 to 10 ounces of room temperature or cold water. With the tea, you can add, if you want, like Sweet and Low or any artificial sweetener. If you want, you can also add cinnamon. You can add cayenne pepper. I've seen some people put like some slices of fruit in there, but you're not going to eat the fruit. You're just putting the fruit in there for flavoring. And you can do that as well. Some people also put matcha in there. They use some of the other products like the Oasis. And you can do that, but no, nothing else that I can think of, not fruit juice. No, you don't want to do that. You can use different kinds of teas throughout your day, as long as there's not, long as you're not putting sugar or cream or any of that, crazy stuff in their milk. No, you can't do any of that. We just want you to stick to the plan. Yeah. And it's pretty easy to follow, and you'll get used to it. So no changes.
Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Catherine.
Rumi.
All right.
Absolutely. John,
yes,
you're Mr. Guru with all of it. We've seen you mix the fiber and do the examples. Is there anything you'd like to add to the answer, Lorraine?
Yeah, there are a few small suggestions in the PDFs about the Unimonte. All that can be found at library.unicity.com. Feel free to share any of that with your customers. But yes, the matcha, you can mix coconut oil, cinnamon sticks, like Catherine mentioned. But nothing crazy. Don't go rubbing it on your skin. Don't go putting pancake mix in it.
Yep.
Nothing outlandish like that. I will say this: have y'all tried this mixed with anything? This is
Which
delicious
one?
by the New Bone Complex.
I just
Should've
got that
come-
today. Yep, mine
Yeah.
came today.
It'll come with your recent subscription.
I haven't
If you haven't
tried
got
it yet.
what you missing.
What
I
what is
didn't
it?
get a sample.
I'm gonna, huh? If you
I
It should
if
didn't
come
you
get
with
a
your
sample.
February box.
Yeah,
yeah,
I got it. We got it.
yeah.
I
I'm
didn't.
gonna mix it with my balance tonight, and this is the bar.
Oh, let me know
This is
how
the
it tastes.
Oh,
Yeah.
you can take
Yeah.
it with you can take it with your balance.
Hmm.
If you can.
Oh,
So
okay.
is it the same as the bone fortified?
Yeah, it's the same. It's the
The
same
name
purpose.
or is
Yeah,
It is,
great.
but
Yeah, that's
it's
nothing
enhanced.
different. Nothing different. I use it with balance too. So
Oh,
I
okay.
use it with the balance too. So
It does
it's
seem
good
to
though.
have a lot more twang to it.
Yeah,
Oh, really? Is it still great flavor?
Mhm.
it's
Yeah.
great flavor.
The
Okay,
same
good.
flavor.
I haven't tried it yet.
Okay.
I still got bone fortified left over, so I'll be using that up
All right.
first.
Okay.
Good to know, though. Thank you.
Yes, indeed.
So John,
They
before we
came
go,
with the February order.
Yeah.
okay, I just want everyone to know that that's my nephew on the name that says Queen Rashida.
Oh,
He's
hey.
in his living room watching. Is Larry? Wave at the camera, Larry.
Do you have any
man.
questions?
Hi, Larry.
Well, okay, so he doesn't know about the Zoom. I just set it up for him. But may I tell your story, Larry? Can you nod? Yes? Okay, he said yes. Larry worked for the city of Los Angeles and fell in a tunnel and broke his neck. And that was in 2015. After that, he had surgery and woke up paralyzed. But since that time, he's been able to get up and walk and do some things, but it's still a slow process, even 10 years later. He's on the Feel Great system, y'all. And he talks about the energy. Give me a high five, Larry, if you a fist or something, if this been good for you. His right side is still paralyzed, but he likes it. He does 2 teas a day. And then sometimes we miss the fiber, but it's a challenge. You know how ladies, we know how some men are, right? Can't tell them anything. But anyway, thank you for coming on, Larry, and being on the call. John, I'm going to turn it over to you. I hope I made you proud.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Larry, congratulations on your success, and we definitely wish you continued recovery. And the Feel Great system can definitely help speed up that recovery because of all the cellular repair that takes place when you're on it. All right, so congratulations on that.
Give me a chair.
All right, so of course, we do these every night of the week. Saturday we talk about the business. Most of us here are distributors, so I'm not going to go through all that. We do have Rav's Zoom meeting coming up tonight, I believe at what? Let me look it up right here. At 9 p.m.
9 o'clock
Eastern.
Eastern, yeah.
Yeah. Then Catherine, you have yours at 9:30.
Yes. Me and Cent and
Uh,
yes, Kimmy and Pastor West coming up at 9:30. So definitely come back if you want to hear it again. Thank you.
All right, everybody, if you have not qualified for the method, everyone who just came from the method will tell you. We had a great time, great experience. For those who experienced the method for the very first time, you want to give like a report or your thoughts, share your thoughts with everyone else.
Hey, John Dennis here. Just want to let the method was fantastic, something unbelievable. Meeting people from all around the world, I mean the country as well as the world. Meeting the CEO, Stuart Hughes, his family, and it was wholesome, inf informative, and it was hype. It was stoked. So
Yeah.
I was glad to be a part of that. Looking forward to my future visits and to learn more and go and have a feel great day.
Nice.
Have you been doing the method every day since?
Basically, John, I go through my training process, looking at the part about setting the goal setting,
Mhm.
the subconscious mind, feeling it powerful, and all the elements that well, I'm not gonna go through all of them, but just basically the basics of what was taught to me about the method, and just refreshing my memory of what took place that day and put it into practice. Hmm.
John, I would like to say this, and group team, John is the man. John tricked me kind of sort of though. I just got to tell you. He said, Rashida, I want you to meet Mr. Hughes. And so that was the first day, Monday. And then he came back and said, Rashida, we might have a few minutes with Mr. Hughes after the meeting. I said, oh, okay. I thought I was just going to meet Mr. Hughes, okay? Seriously,
Wow.
seriously. I walk in, John's got microphones on my lapel, put a mic on Mr. Hughes's lapel, and he said, now you're going to interview him. I didn't have anything to read. Y'all saw the raw memory. I just tried to memorize it and we came through. So you had to do some double takes, but I'm so proud that I got a chance to do that. And thank you, John. I'm gonna get discovered, y'all. Just watch.
Well, Miss
Absolutely.
Well,
Good
Miss
job, though.
Rashida,
Outstanding,
you
John.
did
Outstanding.
phenomenal.
Yeah.
You
Thank you.
were, I didn't even
Outstanding.
realize that you were not aware of it. And it was just totally just like, oh my goodness. I really, really liked it and enjoyed it. I wish it was me because I would ask them a whole bunch of questions too. But anywho, you did great. You were great. I need your autograph.
Oh,
And so,
Outstanding.
I went to Method as well. And, I found it was my first time. And the one thing it is that I keep, focusing in on is my remapping my thought process and how it is that I go about things because sometimes things just change, but you're going to get there. You might just have to go a different route. In some cases, you can get there quicker. Sometimes you might not. However, you don't want to become discouraged with that. You just have to look at it, take a step back and everything, evaluate it and say, aha, where there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah.
You just have to stay focused and stay, determined in, what it is that you're trying to achieve. And so with that, I was just, I said I will not let, the negative naysayers or thoughts, the devil, if you will, rob me and steal my joy of what it is that I'm trying to do. I combat it with something that's, things that are more positive. And that's what he basically, was touching in on is to get rid of the fear nothing, because it's so debilitating, and it's paralyzing to where you don't do nothing. You'll come to the point to where you just settle and just say, nope, I can't do that.
All
So
right.
I like that.
Thank you,
Those-
Lorraine. And thank you, Lorraine and Catherine, Dennis.
How hard was
and-
it to get this, you guys?
I know, right?
It
Oh,
was rough,
yeah.
wasn't it? It was like,
Oh
woo.
my gosh. I gotta
Just a
thank
minute.
you guys for who and John putting things on my mind for that 100. But then afterwards, I found myself going back, adding more
More?
to that list,
Right.
So
Yeah.
Rough though.
anybody that did not make it to the method, if you're a partner, I would love to be able to encourage you in any way that if you just want to see something really different and to go through it. It is something there's one coming up in May. I think John will tell you, do what you got to do so that you can
Yeah.
get there. And what I'm learning is once you qualify with those 30 Centurion points, you don't have to qualify again. You can go to twice a year, I believe.
Mhm. Yeah.
So how did Nurse Crawford say, let's go.
Boom.
Unless you
I
have
will
something
say,
else that you would like to add, I close out after you.
yeah, I will say this, especially for those of you that have experienced the method for the first time. I remember my first method. Afterwards, I was trying to do the method as often as possible. And you probably already experienced this. There are a lot of distractions that happen. Okay. As Coach says all the time, this is spiritual warfare. You're going to come across a lot of negativity. You got to block that out. Okay. You got to block out the negativity, and you got to be consistent with the method. And there's two things that Stuart Hughes says. If you have that recording, you'll notice that he mentions a burning desire and extreme mental focus. Very, very important. Very important. Those two together will definitely reprogram your subconscious and get you driving forward, toward whatever it is that your goal may be. I've been doing the method every day since.
All right.
I mean,
Right.
Twice a day
third
or
time.
how
What's your
often,
second
John?
Yeah, I didn't go to the one previous, the one that you were at, Catherine. But
That's
my
in
first
June.
one was in October 2022. And then the second time I went, it was sometime last year. And even after that first time and probably the second time, I don't think I really appreciated the importance of going or trying at least to go consistently. It was like, I went already, let's let someone else have a turn. That was my attitude. Not anymore, I don't think.
Yeah.
If I don't go to the method from here on out, then something really, really must be going on.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna at least try. At least try. I mean, because you seem to get something new. Did you get something new this time, Catherine?
Yeah, it was definitely more added. I went last year, was in June, and then I went again this time. But what I was asking you is, how often are you doing it? Are you doing it in the morning and at night when you do it now?
No,
Or are you doing
in the
more
morning.
just
In the morning.
Okay.
Now, the first time I went, Ravish should have challenged everybody
Yeah.
to do it twice a day. Okay, and there's definitely nothing wrong with that. You do it in the morning and do it at nighttime.
Yeah, I do better at night. Yeah.
Yeah, but try to do it at least once a day. At least once a day. But as long as you have that burning desire and that extreme mental focus, you will definitely see how your life changes. Some of the things that I've been getting from the method since the end of the event, once these things come to fruition, I'm just gonna say this: prepare to eat well. That's all I'm gonna say about the visions that I've been seeing. Okay, but I'm just gonna be paying it forward, so to speak. Okay, so May, we have the method coming up again in Las Vegas. For those of you who still have not gone, 30 Centurion points for achieving executive manager. Definitely, hey, no part like a third party, get your upline, get any one of the other partners, to talk to the people with you. Let's make this happen. Your life will definitely change once you've experienced the method. All right.
Yeah.
So if there is nothing else,
All right.
our hearts are clear.
Thank you, John. I'd like to close with one of my favorites. As a reminder that we meet every night, look for the links. If somebody sends them out, send them out yourself. You have the schedule. Know that Wednesday we have the business and Saturday morning, this is what we do. So clock on the wall though saying I can't stall. I got to get on up and get off this Zoom. But until next time, may each of you live as long as you want and never want as long as you live. May each of you live to be 100 and me 100 minus a day so that I'll never know that beautiful people like you have passed away. Now y'all go and have a feel great day. Time to feel great.
Bye-bye.
That's
All
awesome.
right now.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Yeah,
John.
yeah.
You
Bye-bye.
too.
Good night.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.